Sorry, OBS crashed. Oh, Disney got us. We were talking shit.
Yep, that's what it did. The WWE clip, y'all. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, OBS just flat out crashed.
That's about right.
So, do public domain arraignments pay the same performance royalties as original works? The percentage earned by a public domain work varies based on the PRO you are affiliated with, blah, blah, blah. Domain works are registered with a relative value
view botting us.
of 10%, rather than 100. Okay. So it's like 10 to 20%.
Something. Okay, yeah. So Disney would still make some money from it at least. So I feel like that's a good trade-off. 50 years of exclusivity. You gotta ask for permission. It's all us, and now y'all can do whatever, but we get a kickback. I feel like that's a good deal. Now I understand the fear of, hey, we can't regulate the image of Mickey Mouse, so it could just be used. It could be one of those Jim Henson puppet R-rated movies, just a Mickey Mouse puppet.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fearful. I understand the fear there. But Jesus Christ. It's not changing laws?
I want someone to make a Mickey Mouse movie if he goes into public domain, but have it be based off of, like, the first costume Mickey Mouses from Disney World. Have you seen those pictures before?
No.
Oh, boy. Hold on. Original.
Oh, this sounds
Mickey
like a nightmare already.
Mouse Disney World costume.
If anything, people not paying attention, assuming Disney made it, will only make DreamWorks even more money. Yeah, it's very much like Morbius, where it's just like Marvel's newest icon or whatever. And it's just like, oh, it's a Marvel movie. It's not a Marvel movie. You just want to kind of side swipe that it's not actually the person it's from.
There's a picture in particular.
Is it the movie in the world?
All right. So this will work. Open image new tab.
Isn't that scummy though? Piggybacking off of Disney? Disney.
Yeah, seriously, they got enough money. They're not hurting.
I feel like if a younger person or a smaller person,
so the first two,
off a newer, oh dude, that would be fantastic. Even the second one I would rock with, it looks creepy as.
Yep.
Yo, imagine a Mickey Mouse horror game. All these indie devs, oh, they're gonna go crazy. Oh, they're gonna go crazy, yo.
Five Nights at Mickey's.
Oh, dude. The old Mickey Mouse factory is in disrepair. You're a nightmare mechanic just fixing it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much you can do.
This is gonna be delicious. Dead by Mouse Light.
All right. Two quick things, and then one last kind of like longer thing if we want to talk about it. The crypto crash.
Delicious.
Whoopsie.
Give me all of that light.
Oh no, I'm poor. Uh-oh.
What led to Ralph?
Who could have foreseen this?
I put like 300K in it, and now it's worth 1,000. Whoops.
No.
Whoops.
No. If you invested 400,000 into Luna, one of the top 3, back at its height, right now you have $4. That's how hard it fell. Not 100 individual singular dollars.
Oh, fantastic. Life couldn't be any sweeter with that.
Yeah, it did rebound, but it did affect GPU prices enough for Ralph to snag a computer.
Dude.
Yeah. I swear, in 2 or 3 years, MSRP or discount for graphics card, and I'm gonna be loving it.
I'm currently loving it.
But then by the end they'll have the 4000 series out, and I'll probably just wait for that.
See, you never wait for the first year. You always wait for the second year of
Yeah.
any technological run because they get the bugs out.
I mean, I'm not gonna buy first run 4,000 cards.
People buy the Founders Edition and then wonder why is my GPU burning out? Because you
that's
bought
goofy.
the Founders Edition, homie.
Yeah, that's goofy. My GPU, my GPU was gotten like 7 months before the 3000s came out. I don't care. My 2070S will last me at least 1080p for another 3 to 4 years at the very least.
I'm just excited. I got my hands on a 3080. I am fucking happy.
John, you spent 2,000 on that?
No.
No, he's talking to John.
Oh.
2,000 Canadian, I hope.
2060 for $2,000 is nuts. That is terrible.
Ralph got a full PC with a 3080 for
and an i7 1100 for 1,700, dude. No, John, no.
Yeah, okay, it's got to be Canada. That makes the more sense.
Oh,
that would legitimately be disgusting.
Dude, a 2060 Ti computer at Best Buy here is going for $1,200.
Yeah, I would be hurt.
So that happened. The Blizzard diversity algorithm thing.
Oh no.
I forgot to mention this during gaming.
There's another diversity story. Just remind me in case we don't have it.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, it's the only one that I have besides Doctor Strange.
Yep.
So,
I got you. Yep.
So yeah.
Just tell me diversity after the fact.
Good intentions, but no.
It's literally a quota.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
And I saw people talking on Discord. It's like, how do you quantify the animal characters? I forget the name, but there's a gorilla. There's just a gorilla in the game.
What is your culture, gorilla?
It's not worth just going, the algorithm said to put somebody that's Asian right here. Like, write a character that's Asian. And I don't mean that they got to be so ingrained in their culture or whatever. Just take a existing character that you think is cool in your mind and make them Asian if you want. It ain't got to be nothing more than that. Oh no, the algorithm, one black. Cool.
And isn't it like too? It's just like it's a user input thing. So it's like you score based on like what their diversity rankings are, right?
I don't remember if that was the case.
Okay.
I can't say yay nor nay.
Okay, because if that is the case, then that's up to people's interpretation, which can be skewed in a variety of ways.
So many, especially when the majority is a oh, somebody learned a word. Yeah, it will absolutely be a bias.
Yeah.
And I don't understand it.
So yeah, just again, good intentions. Obviously, you want to have representation in your game, but just do it.
Just do it. It's not make cool character, make them black.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy. If that's what you want to do, don't write an algorithm to go the quotas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the other diversity thing was originally the Star Wars developers for Fallen Order wanted to make a black and or female main character, and and the publisher was just like, no, there's already 2 black characters. We don't need any more. Raised woman. We don't need it anymore.
Boy.
Before we finish up tonight, we've all seen Strange now, right?
That was the next thing.
Okay.
That's the last one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Making sure.
Because I want to talk about your ranking because I find it the most interesting out of all of us. Ralph's, anyway.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, I guess we can go into that. Doctor Strange. We
spoilers. This is heavy spoilers. If you haven't seen Strange, you can just leave the cast now. We've got nothing left but the facts.
Yep.
Multiverse of Madness. Doctor Strange and Mom.
DA, you've seen it?
Yep.
Okay. So, one, this was really not Doctor Strange's movie, which is interesting.
It's just been a Wanda movie
Yep.
featuring Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Wanda's woman don't sell.
True.
Well,
It's all
no.
black
Now they're
now.
making a. They've announced today that they've started production on the standalone Scarlet Witch movie.
Yeah, that's stupid.
With
Like-
what happened at the end of Strange, it's a little weird.
But they're probably gonna use the other versus Wanda for the Wanda they want to make.
I mean, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of avenues they can go with it, but let's get to that later. Let's get
Yeah.
through the movie and our discussion of it first.
So, I went through the movie, and obviously, just there's things
Oh.
that. Go ahead.
Can I stop you?
Mm-hmm.
Should we like everyone's rating before, just so we know where everyone's coming from?
Sure. I rated it a 6.
I'm down to a 5.
You went down that much lower, huh?
I'm still in an 8.
Okay, so yeah, as a Marvel movie, it's a 6 for me. As a standalone Doctor Strange movie, it's a 9.
What a wide array!
That-
It's
yeah,
5,
he
6,
told-
8, 9.
He Yeah, the array is weird, but yeah, Ralph told me that rating on when I was streaming Kirby, and I'm just like, huh. That is a weird qualifier. I am interested to hear what is up with that.
9 is nuts. 8 is nuts to me, dude.
Well, I it's in the 8-9 area, but enjoyment factor for me bumped it to a 9.
See, this is the way I look at it. I think Strange is a mediocre movie that's enjoyable enough.
Uh-huh.
And that's the way I said it. If you're going pure enjoyment, I could see a 7, 8 out of it. If I'm talking about it as a movie, it's
a mess.
I can't go above a 5.
It is a mess.
And combined
It's
my 6 to 7 enjoyment to my 5 to 6 movie, I would combine scores aggregate. I couldn't go above a 6, 6.5 for this thing. It's a terrible.
I can see that. I enjoyed some parts of the mess
Oh yeah.
for personal reasons.
Oh yeah,
That's why I
you know
said-
I'm a big horror dude, so all the horror stuff, I was like, this
Yeah.
is fantastic.
As a movie, as that's a part of the MCU, I couldn't give it anything above a 6. But if I was viewing it through an independent lens, for personal enjoyment.
It doesn't feel like anything's happening in the MCU.
That's the thing.
It's truly feeling like a bunch of standalone movies.
Well, that's what I was explaining this actually to my boss, who's actually also a massive Marvel nerd. He asked me my thoughts on the movie. I'm like, oh, it's a tough one. He goes, oh no. I'm like, the thing is, it fails as a Marvel movie, but it succeeds as a Sam Raimi movie. If that makes sense.
Sam Raimi.
Yeah, if that makes sense. He goes,
Sam Raimi.
oh yeah, and it's like okay. I still suggest you have to see it for sure. It's definitely something you need to see, but go in with zero expectations. Don't expect a Marvel movie. Don't expect a Raimi movie. Don't expect a good movie. Don't expect a bad movie. Go in with a blank slate and just enjoy the ride.
That's real. Turn your brain off.
Oh, big
Which
time.
I have no issue with. I just don't see how, even as high as 8 for enjoyment, I don't see how that's possible.
Yeah. So
there were some parts of it that I really did enjoy. So
yeah, like I enjoyed the horror stuff. I enjoyed, just the introduction of the Illuminati. I gotta say, it's nostalgia's a hell of a drug. When Xavier came out, you just hear the.
I hated it.
Oh, you curmudgeon!
I was
Oh
like-
my goodness!
I was like-
turn it to dust when a child smiles at you. Why don't you? Oh my
I
goodness! Is there
adored
no
that.
light in your life, BG?
It was like, y'all trying too hard. I know who the man is. I don't need it's Symphony
No.
90s
No.
X-Men theme.
You don't know
for
who
literally
it is, 'cause
11
they don't
seconds.
play that in the MCU or anything. This is the mother from the thing. This isn't Charles Xavier. This is the month from the other thing over there. That's the X-Men.
They do it
90s
for 4
thing.
seconds, and I was like,
Yeah,
this was,
no,
what
dude,
is-
that is a cheap pop out this world,
it's
and
such a cheap
it doesn't hurt anything. It's
hurt
just
me.
amazing.
It hurt me.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here!
I heard it. I was like, "What are y'all doing?"
Oh, I loved it, man.
It was just like, I think we can help. And
it was great.
It was not great. It was
I
not
loved
great.
it. I
It
popped
was
out of my seat
amazing.
when it happened.
Big pop.
Fucking curmudgeon.
Big pop energy.
I'm the curmudgeon because I didn't clap like a monkey at the 90s X-Men theme. Sorry. Sorry.
Yes.
But yeah, I enjoyed the introduction of the Illuminati. The small little bits of character stuff we got with Chavez and Strange were good.
The memory and portal that was just in the middle of the screen. Nah, no thank you, sir.
Horrible.
No strings attached.
Yo, Gavin, they do play fast and loose with Infinite.
Oh, they do.
The music note fight between the Stranges.
Fantastic.
I loved that.
That was, I needed more of that type of
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm very specifically saying, Gavin, the introduction of the Illuminati.
I think that they didn't do enough with because you go multiverse of madness. You're like, oh, we're gonna see all this crazy stuff.
Sometimes in different universes.
I saw a screenshot of Wanda with Ghost Rider, and I'm like, oh, got spoiled on that. Whoops! And it just wasn't even in the movie. I was like, oh, so that was just fake. And they could have done that.
So
but they didn't.
they might have done that. So Raimi had announced that there is a lot that Marvel had them cut from the movie that was already like recorded and things. Different cameos, different characters. There are entire multiverse interactions that were cut. That we'll probably get to look at when the DVD releases and we get the behind the scenes or extended cut.
He really wanted Tom Cruise, Tony Stark.
He really did, and so did the writer,
Illuminati.
but Marvel said
Would
no.
have been good.
Oh
I
yeah.
saw some mock-ups, and I'm like, get in there. Get in there.
The thing is, I really it doesn't, without him there, the Ultron bots don't make sense. Reed Richards
Like, why are they even there?
Reed Richards ain't making no goddamn Ultron. He
No,
ain't
Ultron
doing
is itself. Like, it could be
Yeah.
something, but it
Those
doesn't
were
need to be
Ultron bots, man. Those
Yeah,
were.
because when she cut off his head, he literally went Ultron Commander.
Yep. Like, it didn't, like, without him, without a Iron Man around, or even a mention of an Iron Man, and let's face it, Tony Stark could be all over being in the Illuminati. It's not even a question. Like, without him, there's no Ultron. Reed Richards is not going to make a Ultron. He is
will
not
make
that kind of
Android,
brain. Yeah. He
but
ain't
not
that kind of
Ultron.
dude. No. So that goes to show that was a plan that didn't pan out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, still, why do we have these Ultron bots? How do we change the design? That
I
don't
will
fit no
say,
more.
I've loved Wanda covered in their oil, just walking through the.
She looks so
Mhm.
great.
She looked
Glowing red eyes.
fantastic.
Wanda dismantling the entire Illuminati base was a time.
So, okay, like, you can look, that's one way to look at it. I just thought that they were inept as shit.
Yeah,
Like,
100%. Black Bolt mouth get covered so he screams.
yeah, the dude who spent his entire
That's
life
the
making
brain
sure
cell.
his organs didn't rumble because they would cause a sonic impact amongst people around him. Like, that's, yeah, as soon as he blew his own head off, I'm like, that looked gross. That should not have happened.
No.
Cool. It was cool as.
Yeah.
That Illuminati fight was so ass.
It was so terrible. The I can do this all day into the immediate
Wow,
getting
y'all
cut in
didn't
half.
pop? Y'all didn't pop? Oh, your eyes are rolling now? You curmudgeon? Where's the pop? You in the simps? You simps!
There was no payoff. There was no payoff for the Captain Carter. I can do this all day. She
And
literally
it's like
couldn't.
to have with the most casual toss ever.
Yep.
I
And then
guess that's enough to cut me in half.
Reed Richards getting turned into spaghetti with no fight back at all.
The smartest man alive.
We ain't got time for that stretching. We ain't got time for that. So
It-
get him out of
It's
here.
horrible because it's just like, oh, I just saw that you took away Black Bolt's mouth in a half of a second. How about this fist?
That wasn't even a fist. He was grabbing for her. He was open.
What are you doing?
So I would have liked if he did punch her, but it was the same sound effect as the headbutt from Fan Four Stick.
Ooh.
Just,
We're good.
just that light of a thumb. Just
and fucking Gavin's got it right though. The worst death, like the worst, as in it's terrible, is how they did Captain Marvel. That statue would not have killed Maria
They
Rambeau.
wanted to make it look like, her powers were expended, but that's never been showcased or said in any Marvel
any medium. Ever.
So why are we just like, oh, it's our powers, and then she gets crushed by a statue? Terrible.
I mean, the Xavier death, that was the only one that was like, okay, that made sense.
Fantastic.
Yes.
I don't like. I'm like, don't make me watch Xavier die on screen again. Come on, let this man live. Cause when they just go, all right, we Illuminati assemble, and they all just gone. I'm just like, all right, Charles just wheeled away. He ain't got no dog in this fight. He an old man. He out of here. And there was no talk about him. He wasn't in the background. And the camera just pans over. He's like, stop. I'm like, no.
You knew it was coming right then and there. The second he appeared in front of her. And it was so great. Just the white, her old home, her building collapses. He's trying to pull her out. And then the second of the Scarlet Witch just, fantastic. That's the stuff I needed. Her shambling through the sewer. Fantastic.
Just the slow zoom in of like the tension of all their faces. They're just like looking for the door to be busted open. She's like, no, I'm here.
Just red eyes. Just a scare. Oh, great.
Like more of that, less of the speed.
More.
And just the conversation, which I think it was Det was like he originally had a problem with it, but just the casualness of when they were talking when he first goes to talk with her, and then he just stops and she's like, "You never said her name, did you?" No,
I never.
No, I didn't.
It was just like her name, did you?
And it was like I just liked how just
No, I didn't.
just like matter of fact. It wasn't like a zoom in of like, you didn't say her name. What? Like it was just like,
nope, it was the same shot, no cut,
like,
nothing.
so
That was
subdued.
perfect.
yeah, it's just
You never said her name, did you?
no, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
And then the
The
wiping
hex was
of the
easy
field.
part.
Ugh.
It's the lying that's the issue. Wipe away.
Mm-hmm. And I will say
Hey,
I am.
I would have clapped hard if Wolverine came and said, "This was for you, Morph." Can't even lie about it.
Who would know?
Don't even. It would have been me and 4 other people in the world going, "This was for you, Morph."
Wait, what? Morph?
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about right there.
From
In the
the
old
cartoon.
90s cartoon, there's a scene where one of the mutants called Morph is killed by a Sentinel. And the next time Wolverine fights a Sentinel, he goes real hard against it. And then he goes, "This one's for you, Morph." And then he killed the Sentinel. And it's delivered so hilariously that we played it like 8 times in a row or revisited it and just cried laughing.
It's definitely up there with like that soundbite is from that show. Like to me, is just like such a memorable memory. And then Peter Parker's scream from the '90s Spider-Man, where it's like I think it was like MJ turns into like evaporates from liquid, and just the no, just blood curdling scream.
Whenever somebody's just like, I was on Twitter, and then the page refreshed, and it's just that video. And she turned it away. I just kills me every time. No!
Oh god. But yeah,
Dude, he was a fantastic best
So
Peter
good.
Parker voice of all time.
So good.
yeah, agreed. Oh yeah, shocker! Where he's like super vengeful. I think he has the black suit, right? In those scenes.
Yep. That's right.
But going back to Doctor Strange, yeah, just a lot of the stuff that I've seen just about Wanda though in the movie, as far as like her character, where it's just like she basically learned nothing from WandaVision. It's just kind of rehashing of that story, which like I can give a little benefit of the doubt, which is like she's using a book that corrupts you. Like I can kind of forgive it a little bit, only a little bit though.
Would have liked to have seen the corruption. That's why, like, it should have either been a her movie or she should have gotten something beforehand, so we got a chance to see the descent, as opposed to I got the book. She's just out and about with the Darkhold, and just, oh, you have the Darkhold? Thanks. Oh, the Book of Vishanti gives a wizard whatever they need to defeat an enemy. This and MacGuffin bush. I'm not clapping for this.
I mean, it did corrupt
It
Strange,
did
though.
corrupt him because he got his third eye.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Hold on. Okay. The third eye isn't technically a...
Shut up!
It's not technically a thing from the Darkhold. The third eye in Doctor Strange lore is actually the Eye of Agamotto. That is what it actually is. What we know as the Eye of Agamotto is just the pendant of Agamotto. The eye is what appears on his head. So we've been calling it that in the MCU, but it's not what it is in his comics. You see what I mean? Yeah. So this may be a transition where people thought what Wong and the Sorcerers thought was the eye. He now has the eye. Unless they're going with the corruption aspect, but that doesn't make sense as well because the book is destroyed, so its corruption is gone.
All I know is that eye was a wonky effect.
Yeah, it did not look great.
It was not edited well. It was not edited well at all.
In either instance of it showing.
But the Eye of Agamotto allows him to see through illusions, lies, and he can. It's a Sharingan. It's literally a Sharingan.
Glad that happened.
He can see. He can process what a spell is, how it's cast. He can see through illusions, see through lies, read energy, all that shit. It is literally a Sharingan.
Hey, how did she destroy the book in reality?
Every universe.
How does that make sense?
It could see other universes.
She was number one.
The book itself could see into other universes, so
yes,
sure.
It was connected maybe through dark magic.
Okay,
it exists
everywhere. Why didn't she, as the Wanda of that universe, go get the Darkhold or make it fly to her, so she could be more powerful and take out all the Illuminati even more easily, I should say.
It would have been better if they didn't show the book disintegrating. If it was just like, yeah, I just mind melded, Dream walked into all the universes at the same time and had that Wanda go and destroy the book. But no,
yeah, but we got the like a broken glass effect of seeing a bunch of Wandas destroy the books.
Yeah. But they just had to show it disintegrating on screen. It's like, well, okay, throw up, whoops, rip.
Even if you went, this is the origin of the Darkhold, like. This one rune is the origin. Something.
Trident, it's when you dash backwards. That's all it is.
Okay, this ain't your Smash time.
Self-explanatory on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Doom Patrol is fantastic.
All right. So actually, DA, why the 8?
I just liked it.
All right.
Big dumb monkey brain. I thought it was cool.
Enjoyment factor. That's all.
I got one of the hardest laughs that I've ever gotten from a movie, and it was such a dumb line, and I still don't know to this day why I got it. Bruce Campbell, where he goes,
"Oh, it's over.
You took that outfit from the Doctor Strange Museum. You're a taker, aren't you? Take some of this mustard." I don't know why "you're a taker" got me so hard because I'm like, nobody says you're a taker. That's not anything that somebody
you're
says.
A thief.
You're a thief. But then he just combos into take some of this mustard. He tries to hit Doctor Strange with mustard, and I laughed for like 5 minutes straight. Legitimately, it was crazy. And it just got me so hard.
You just hit run in the
Hey.
opposite direction, Triton.
It's just again just big monkey brain of just like, oh, look at the hands, they're a cape.
Hey, the ghost cape
Yeah,
was hype.
Zombie
Yeah.
Strange was pretty good.
That was hype.
I recognize that the movie is a mess. In terms of quality, like BG said, it's like a 4 or 5. Because the whole time I'm just like, Doctor Strange could do so many things. Anytime that you look at something that he's doing, it's like, why isn't he doing something else that's even better? Because you look at the Thanos 500 Doctor Strange's whip thing. It's like, do that. There were so many times where they were running up to the book. I'm like, portal, 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 portal. Like so many times that the portal would have just been better, and the portal just doesn't work. Open up a portal, send somebody somewhere else. Done. Big Shimogorath eye. It's not Shimogorath. Shut up, BG. A big Shimogorath eye. Send it to somewhere else. Cut it in half with a portal. We saw that it worked. Didn't do it. It's like, okay, why?
What's up,
You always
Marlon? You're at the end. This is the end of the episode.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming.
But yeah, you just always have to ask those questions, and it hurts so much when Doctor Strange can do almost anything.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah.
only thing I can say about the portals is that Wanda took the little metal thing that creates the portals for Strange, but Wong still had it. It was still in the Strange, the memoriam or whatever. He could have got it. There are opportunities to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Send Wanda to Titan. There's no range limit.
That is true.
How did she take it? With her magics. Shut up.
But yeah, I do. Speaking of Bruce Campbell, I do enjoy that relationship him and Sam Raimi have, where it's just like any movie that Raimi does, Campbell has just a little cameo.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll say this.
Go ahead.
I gave no about Strange and his love interest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, zero about them.
There was a time where they first met each other and it was just sort of stilted. It was just like, whatever we had in your universe, this ain't it. And I like that. And that was about the beginning and the end of it.
Oh yeah, I will say too. I'm glad that they ended up not getting the rights to Shumagorath, because if that was Shumagorath and he died that way,
Heated.
that would have sucked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Heated. You don't do that to Shu.
But yeah. Unless there's anything else we want to talk about, we can wrap up.
Nah, it's not a very good movie, but it's
Yeah,
very watchable.
I mean, it's like it's impactful a bit to the MCU, just in terms of like, hey, here's, we got us a little sneak peek of John Krasinski as Reed Richards, potential mutants, potential Inhumans.
Now, will he appear as Reed Richards? Because it's confirmed that he's directing
yeah.
the new Fantastic Four movie, but
That
he
might have
didn't
just
say
been a nice little cameo.
he didn't say directing and starring in. He announced
Yeah.
that he was directing it.
We don't know, but I mean,
Yeah.
the possibility's there.
I kind of hope he's not.
Possibilities are infinite.
Keep it out.
Uh,
I would rather them not be. Like keep
Why?
that.
What's wrong?
Just keep that alternate universe. Let's get somebody else new for the main universe, please.
I mean, unless you think he did a bad job, it's
No,
not him.
I think he was good, but
Okay.
I have a problem with the way the multiverse. Too many similar people. Too many similar exact mirrors. Like break it up.
I mean, yeah, I can see that at least.
I would have preferred if there was a different Wanda body. I would have preferred if there was a different Strange body, besides just different haircuts. But there are different ones in different universes. We just got the ones that were samey, so they could dreamwalk and be more competent with each other. Whatever.
So they can look how they look.
Yeah, I want to see new. Give me new people.
Also, what the fuck is going on with actual Mordo? Like our universe Mordo.
Yeah, no clue. Because Strange is like, yeah, he spent his life trying to kill me. Can we
So
see
he's
that?
still out there doing shit, I'm guessing.
Yeah, can we see that?
It's like the thing that we saw at the end of Doctor Strange 1 is he was soul sucking wizards, sorcerers.
So he's still doing that somewhere, and Strange hasn't stopped him yet. But yet, hey, there's some
He can
deep
piece
energy
up
there.
that Mordo while handcuffed.
Legit.
And Mordo can't just fly out of the hole. That's impossible. for a thing, master of the mystic art? How do you fly?
Well, he's got the magic cuffs on. He can't do magic.
This is trash.
All right. With that, I think we will call this podcast a close. Fact Man.
15 facts about space.
Oh.
Is it
I
space
remember
with
what.
like with holding on the s? Because you kind of held that for.
Frank, you keep that hope alive, sir.
You
We
said
got a
15
1.
facts?
14.
We got a 1 and a 7. We got a 14.
Let's go with 15.
1, 7, 14, 15.
It's gonna be the number 1.
Hey, your boy.
In 1963, Major League Baseball pitcher Gaylord Perry remarked, "They'll put a man on the moon before I hit a home run." In July 20th, 1969, an hour after Neil Armstrong set foot on the surface of the moon, Perry hit his first and only home run playing for the San Francisco Giants.
That.
That's outstanding.
Buy a lotto ticket. What the fuck are you doing? That's the ultimate call out. That's beyond Babe Ruth thing where he pointed to where he was hitting the home run. This motherfucker, they'll walk on the moon before I do it, and then they do, and then you do, and then it's never again.
He pointed at
An
a.
hour after.
He pointed at a cow.
Perry, the man on the moon. Your time is now. It's like, get me in, coach.
I can do it. They walked on the moon. We
pointed-
ain't got nothing to lose, kid. Go on in there.
He
My
Babe
God,
Ruth-
he did it.
He Babe
To
Ruth
the moon.
pointed to a calendar date and a watch, and it's like this date, this time, it's
Neil
happening.
Armstrong on the moon catching the ball. Like, you did it, champ.
We did it.
Big leap for us.
What was the player's name?
Gaylord Perry.
Gaylord Perry.
That. And it's like that's the thing too. Pitchers don't normally bat too, so that's even like they have less opportunities.
He had to lobby just like, yo, coach, put me in. They did it. I can do it. I believe now.
The time is now.
I'm unlocked the Mario strikers in power up. I got it. Coach.
Watch,
I met the conditions for the
Watch.
power up.
he paid off the pitcher to get like a. It's like just give me a soft lob, man, please. I need to do this.
This is all I ever wanted. Please.
Yeah, his name is Gaylord. Gaylord is an actual name that is used frequently. You know, it's so funny in my job. Just based off the name, I'm like, this person has to be like 60.
Yeah, you get a Mildred, you like, oh, I got you.
I got a Meredith. I was like, lady, you old. I know you old.
You
I got
basically
a
just,
Gertrude.
it's like, oh, just Benjamin Buttons. You just like, nobody's coming out giving a baby named Gertrude. So it's just like, you've just always been old.
And it's coming from the person who was named a straight slut for Jesus. Hey, people are out here doing crazy things with names. I swear to God.
Mhm.
Look it up sometime. Look up like band names. It's hilarious.
My
Yeah,
favorite-
you know you're gonna get teased in school. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Hey,
What is-
Gaylord. I just your name.
What is the best like username you've seen, like in a, like say it's like someone's taking questions from like a Twitch chat or something, and it's like user blah de blah asks, and like someone has to read the name out loud.
I'll just say the troll of Nick Gurr is always fantastic. It's always A1.
One of my favorites that I've ever seen, this is from Critical Role's old talk show, was
Holy cock.
Pullout King.
I got
And
8 kids.
And it just led to a complete breakdown of, because like he's trying to read a serious question, and it's like, you know, answer this question quickly, and then one of the castmates is like, yeah, you really don't know how long Pullout King has. It's like, well, he is the king, so he can probably last for quite a long time, and then just it devolved into chaos.
Oh, Sue, you should have did it earlier, dude. We out.
There's always the Discord.
Yep.
Yeah, we might need to come back to this because I need to think of one. Because this is an interesting topic.
Yeah. Just watching people just have to, like, they have to read it is always great. Where it's like sometimes you'll say, like, a question from... they just is like a big sigh before they read it.
He in my booty.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to think of some.
All right. With that, thank you everybody for tuning in to this episode.
What do we got coming for the week?
I'm probably. I think I got. I might only have one more stream of Kirby, at max 2. But I think I could get everything done. Next stream.
I have a question. Did we want to do a Back for Blood this week at some point?
You want to test the new wheels?
I want to test the new wheels.
He wants it bad.
We can. We can get something scheduled.
After Wednesday or after. I'm off Wednesday.
Well, Wednesday's Smash Day, but Thursday or Friday I can do.
Let me see if that works for me. If I dropped my phone, but I was trying to look at my schedule.
Yeah, see who else is available. Because I'm only available on the weekends at this point.
I can harangue Brett. That's not a problem.
Yeah. Okay. So me and DA will probably do another game.
Thursday I'm available completely. Yeah, Thursday night definitely easy.
We could. So Sunday, unless you guys are really dead set in a bros competition, Sunday we could do Jackbox games because Meme has been asking, and he's been very patient for like 2 months now. We can do
some Jackbox on Sunday.
Yeah, he petitioned for the first one, and then he had to miss it. I forget for what, but like he couldn't watch.
Was that the one where it was just like, all right, I can be in this one, and then he couldn't?
Yep.
Oh, dude, sad face.
Yeah, and he's been just like every once in a while, just keep seeing, hey, Jackbox. So we need to give it.
We can do some Jackbox. That'll even give us another week to like solidify the stuff we want to do for Bros competition. So
yeah, definitely at some point this week do a Kirby stream. If you somehow this Thursday you almost were available. Like if something like that happens again,
dude. What's crazy is it was legit one of the slowest days I've seen in 2 months, and then they went, yeah, we're offering overtime to people. Like, we don't even need the people here. It was crazy, dude. I could not believe that shit. Let me host the Mario Party 6 stream so I can destroy y'all. Oh, I'm always down for some Mario Party.
Oh, yeah. The skills of those games, they transverse generations, my friend. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, so Sunday we can do some Jackbox.
I want the world to see me break, y'all. I see how it is. You can't do it in Smash, so you're just gonna try and pick a game you think you can win at, huh? Huh? I see how it is.
I mean, I do. I mean, I won today, so you know what I'm saying. Power Stone 2. You know?
Dude, that. How about this? Yeah, like, Da, did you see?
Not clipped.
Did you see my comment?
Yes, I did.
That was for you. Because I'm like, holy shit, it happened again.
It was like it was planned. Oh, so good.
All right. Ralph, will we be seeing you next week for the podcast?
I will be here.
All right. So with that,
it's almost like we're getting professional.
Man, maybe. Or Ralph is like slowly.
What are we doing on a list exists this week? Shrug shoulders.
With that, thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the podcast of stuff. We will see you next week.
Later.